Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a debt-free journey to pay off 6 figures worth of student loan debt. So every single Friday I update on what we paid that week towards debt as well as any side hustle income that we received. So our starting for this week, our starting balance was $58,125, which was at 56.1% paid off. We made a payment this week of $850 towards our loans, and that brings our ending balance for the week to $57,275, and that is at 56.74% paid off. We did have a starting balance. If you're new here, I will link up my debt confession video so you can go watch that. But our starting student loan debt was about $130,000. So we are almost to that 60% paid off mark, which is really exciting. I'm hoping that we'll get there in the next few months. Our 2021 goal for my student loans is to get them under $40,000, which I think is a very reasonable goal for us. We did pay quite a bit more last year. However, we do have a couple of other financial goals that we'd like to meet this year, including saving to pay off a car, which I'm hoping to incorporate that into Debt-Free Friday eventually once we start putting a little bit more money towards that goal. And just kind of making this more of like a financial video, not necessarily only about paying off debt, because there is more to life than paying off debt, even though sometimes it doesn't feel that way. So that being said, side hustle income for this week. So that would be from the 5th through yesterday, the 11th. So as I said on my last week video, we've been kind of taking a little bit of a step back from side hustles and just trying to relax a little bit more this month. I did have a really high goal last month and we made almost $300 through side hustles last month. So I'm kind of taking a little bit of a step back this month. However, I do believe my goal was still to make $150 and we're definitely on track to meet that goal. So for this week, my side hustle income, we made $15 on Facebook Marketplace. And this was actually just selling some bins that I had in my daughter's room that weren't working anymore. And I had put them aside in her room and was like, I don't want to get rid of them because what if we need them, or, you know, what if I want to use them again? I'm not going to use them. And I do this all the time. It's like, I'm never going to use them. I just set them aside and I know that I'm not going to use them. So I ended up parting with them and made $15, which I was super happy about. Definitely did get my money back for them, but it's better than them just sitting in her closet, not being utilized. And I'd rather somebody else get some use out of them as well. So then I made $13.86 on Etsy. Oh my gosh, this was so great, you guys. I thank you so much if you've purchased anything from my Etsy shop. It's a very, very small Etsy shop. I have not made a lot of sales and I don't have like a ton of different items in there. So I really do appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me in that. I definitely didn't expect to like even sell anything. So any money that I get, I'm like extremely, extremely grateful for. So $13.86 from Etsy this week. And then I also just yesterday cashed out from Surveys on the Go, $11.10. If you guys have not downloaded Surveys on the Go, I highly recommend it. It's a really easy app to use and you just get surveys every once in a while and fill them out for money. It can be a little bit time consuming. It's not like free money or anything. I mean, you do have to put some time into the surveys, but for me, I have found it extremely worth it. So that brings our total for the week to $39.96 in side hustle income. I'm very happy with that. Last week, I think I made over 100. So we're definitely close to our monthly goal already and we're only halfway through the month. So very excited about that. $39.96, that just gets put back into our budget and allocated right to debt. So that definitely helped increase our payment a little bit from last week. So that is it for that. I do have a couple things I wanted to talk about too. I did get a request to show my Etsy forms. I have 2 different bundles in Etsy, and the first one is a budget bundle. So it comes with the monthly budget sheet, which if you guys have watched my budget videos, I will link my most recent one above if you want to go check it out. I use these sheets in those, so you might be familiar with this sheet. It just has income, fixed expenses, variable, sinking, and debt and savings. So it's just a little monthly budget form. And then I also newly have added this budget reconciliation sheet. So if you watched my January budget reconciliation, that is this sheet where you can just kind of go through your month and see like where you spent your money exactly. And I've really enjoyed to use this sheet as well to close out my month. So that is the monthly budget bundle. And then my other bundle is my debt bundle. So it comes with this debt freedom tracker. If you watch my videos, you have seen this before, and we will fill that out in a minute. And then it also comes with this yearly debt payoff tracker, which is just a 12-month overview, so you can see how much you're paying towards debt. And then the last form in this one is the debt tracker, which if you've watched my monthly budget or my monthly debt videos, then I use this to just overview on what exactly we've paid for our debt. So those are the two bundles that I offer in my Etsy shop. If you want to support me, the link is below. I so appreciate it, you guys. Seriously, it means so much to me when you guys buy my items on Etsy. So, and no pressure, for sure, no pressure. If you aren't interested, that is totally cool. I get it. There's so many different amazing ways to budget, and absolutely understandable. So for this week, we are moving on to our second line here to fill in. So we made a payment of $850. So I'm gonna be coloring in 1 1/3 of these. I can't find my son's markers that I was using, so I'm using a highlighter, sorry. Not the most appealing color, but there we go. So this will go back on my fridge. I usually post this on my fridge as well as a bunch of my other sheets to just stay motivated for the month. So excited to be working on this second line and working my way through this. So I did restart this one as of January 1st. So this is a new tracker. I did have an original one that I still do have, and I do fill in that one as well, just because that's kind of like a bigger overall picture of all of our debt. But it was nice to start fresh with a new one this year, because obviously each icon is still very expensive, but when this was $130, each icon was over $1,000. So it wasn't like super motivating to only fill in one every 2 to 3 weeks. So that is it for this Debt Free Friday video. If you guys want to leave a comment below and let me know if you've paid off anything towards your debt, or go visit my Instagram. I always post in my stories on Fridays and call out some amazing people in there. I leave a comment box in my stories and have you guys let me know what you did this week for Debt Free Friday. And there is always tons of amazing responses, and I love reading through them. It's so awesome. So definitely feel free to follow me over on Instagram as well, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.